Okay, so this morning we will talk about just making interactive lessons. So I think may lang siya. But there will be a lot of, mga technical na gagawin kasi po it will be about embedding websites. Okay? Marami po kasing gagawin pag mag-embed tayo ng websites. Like say for example, putting Canva in Quizizz, putting word wall in Quizizz. I will show all that today. Okay? So let me just share my screen. Pag English po ako ha, because sometimes mag-no speed ako kung magtatagalog ako. Okay, hold on, where is that? There. Okay, here we go. So today po, it's about interactive lessons again. So if you can log into your Quizizz account, just go to quizizz.com. And for the newcomers po, if you don't have a Quizizz account, you can create one now. Just go to quizizz.com. I sent it in the link, in the chat. Hold on. Right there. Just copy and paste to your browser's URL bar. And then you can make an account. It's on the top. You will see there, sign up. Make an account using your school email or your private email. Okay, preferably use Gmail. And then make sure to make your account for school and also for like you as a teacher, not a student. Okay, as a teacher. And then once you made your account, you will be brought to this dashboard, the Quizizz dashboard. Okay. So now on the dashboard, on the left side, you will see create. Okay? So that's where we will be clicking on lesson. Okay, so click lesson po. And then same thing as making a quiz, this will pop up, this box. Now on this box, name the lesson. So it's best if you will have to type in a very detailed name of the lesson. So for example, like yesterday, adjective, comparative versus superlative, or nouns, something like that, or common nouns and proper nouns. So from science, if it's about matter, then you have to type it in there. So for today, we're going to make something about, let's say, transportation. And then I'm going to put land, air, and water. Okay, and this will be about, let's say, science and English. You just put it like that. And then click next. Okay, and then you will be brought to the lesson editor. Okay, it's a different look. Okay, different style. It looks like making PowerPoint, right? Because this is going to be kind of like slides, something like that, or a presentation later. But the difference will be this from Quizizz can be interactive for the students. Okay, I will show you later. But for now, this is the lesson editor. So on this lesson editor on the left side, just like PowerPoint, is where you can see the slides that you made. As you can see, there's number 1, the first slide, and then later on there will be the slide number 2, slide number 3, and so on. And on the right side, on the top, just like making a quiz, instead of publish, in here it says save. So this will be the final button to click later on when we're done. And then there's settings. Okay, settings is just to put a title image, which we can do later on. Okay, so for now, this is our default first page. We can change this anytime we want. Okay, so we can go to the left side. On the bottom, you will see add new slide. Just click on that. And then here, you will see again a couple of options. Let me zoom in. Okay, now on this one here, like yesterday, we were able to teleport quizzes, right? Questions. Same with lessons, we can still teleport. Okay, so here, teleport from the quizzes library. For example, if you can type here about transportation and then click search. Now, these are the results that Quizizz gave us. So these are the tests again that teachers made, which is on the left side, okay, of the teleport box. Now, if you click one, and then on the right side, you will see all their lessons or their questions. Okay. So most of this one are, I think it's a quiz, so it's not really a lesson. So you can always just choose later on for your interactive part of the lesson, okay, or of the slide. But we can always add a question there, like that. And then as you can see, I have now slide number 2 on my list of slides on the left side. Okay, we can also add all 12 questions if you want to. Okay, and then we can click another one here on the list. We can choose another one, maybe this one, right there. So I now have 3 slides. Okay, now as you can see here, there's a super icon. It's tagged as super, meaning to say the owner of this quiz has a super account. So just to let you know that everybody there you guys are using basic account, right? So question, will you be able to teleport questions made by super account? The answer is yes, you can. Good morning, Ate. We just started, don't worry, we just started. This is about lessons. Okay.
Thank you. Good morning.
So if you can start, Ate, you can log into Quizizz.
Okay, okay.
Go to Quizizz, and then on the left side, click on create. And then you will see lessons. Click on lessons. Okay. So again, yeah, you can always teleport questions or anything that a super user has made, except if there is a question that has a super feature, like adding video or with an audio file. Okay. So if just a normal question or a normal slide without any videos or audio, you can teleport that. But if it's a video file or an audio file, something like that, then you cannot. Just like this one. This one is a video or probably an audio file. So if you're a basic user, you cannot add this question. Okay, only these. This one has no super feature, so you can add these. Okay, so that's the difference. So we will not teleport, we will make our own. So I'm just showing you that you can do this. You can choose any here. Okay, you can add the questions if you want to make it faster. Okay, so we will just close this box here by clicking the X icon. So now, as you can see, we have 4 slides, right? So that was teleport in lessons. Now we can add another slide again. So in here we have slide presets. So we have a couple of slides here, just about 7. Okay, just like in PowerPoint or Google Slides, you have the option to also choose anything or make something up, right? But for Quizizz, it's been pre-arranged. Okay, so blank is just a blank page. Okay, if it's going to be a blank page, you can always add something in here. Example, you can go ahead and add a text. Okay, you can go ahead and add a text like, let's say, transportation. Okay, so then you can put it to center, or you can align it left, you can align it right, or justified, just like PowerPoint. Okay, you can have the list of fonts, you can have the size, You can change the color of the text, and you can have it bold or italic or underlined. Okay, so just like the normal one, just like Google Slides or PowerPoint, and you can have bullets too if you want to. Okay. Then in here, say for example, if you have like this one, a blank slide, you can go ahead and change the theme. If you don't want just plain white, click on themes. Okay, click on themes, and you will have the options to change the color of the background, the text color, add the background image, or you can use animated themes, just like this one. So it's kind of like moving, so it's nice to the eyes, right? So there's a couple of options that you can choose from. Okay. For example, I want this one. No, I don't like that. Let's try this one. Okay. Transportation. So you cannot see it that much, so make it bigger. Okay. All right. So then you can also add an image if you want to. So for this one, just click on add an image. Now the difference between quiz and lesson, in lessons, it is easier for you to insert an image. Why? Because you can just type anything in here, and it will automatically search from Google. Okay, if you click search, then you will have the options, the results. Then you can choose any of this from here. Okay, example, I want to choose this one. Now, if you click it and if the picture appears, you can insert it right away. But sometimes there are pictures that have been copyrighted, which they will not allow to be used. Don't worry, don't panic. You can choose another one, okay? So let's find that one. Let's see. So this one is loading. Oh, we can use that one. Anyway, you can say, it will say that there's an error in red, or like you're not allowed to use this image. So just choose another one. So for my case, it's working. I like this one, then click insert. Okay. So once I did insert, now you can drag that around. So you can put it anywhere. Okay, and there it is. Rotation. Something like that. Okay, and then also if you can look at the left side, now I'm kind of like, it's not well arranged, right? So I can move it around and put it on the top. This one, I don't want this, I can delete it. Okay, so that's an option too for you. Okay, and then next thing is, let's click on add a new slide again. So for this one, we have the text slide, we have the title slide, we have text and media, bulletin media, full screen media, and embed webpage. These are the options that you can choose to make slides. So if you want this one, bullets and media, it's already pre-arranged. I'm going to change the theme. I don't like how it looks like. I'm going to choose this. Okay, and then just exit out. We can have this option. Transportation. Say land transportation. And then you can have type in what transportation can be found in land. Say for example, car. Let's say trucks. And then let's say motorcycles. Something like that. Cars. Okay, and then you can add an image too. And image is for free, by the way. But for audio and video, only super account users can use these features. Okay, if you can look at the down below here, this is insert text, this is insert image, both are free. Insert audio and insert video only for super users. And then this one, insert equation, is for math questions. We can always add this one. You are free to use this one. But for this one, so you can just add it there for your question making or for making any lessons. It's an option for you. Okay, basic users can use it. Later on, I will show you how to work around by inserting audio and inserting video. And even though if you are just a basic user, okay, don't tell Quizizz. So I will show it to you later on using Google Slides. Okay, so again, add new slide. So you can choose any of the slide presets here. And then on the right side, you can add a question. Just like a quiz question, you can add a multiple choice. You can whether add within the blank. You can add poll or open-ended. And you must be wondering why there's only 4. Yesterday, there were 5, right? But in lessons, there's only 4. Let me tell you this, there's still 5. But it is here in multiple choice. It's just hidden. Okay, I will show you later on also. Okay, so I will be, so example, if this is already good to go for you, okay, so what you need to do is just click save. Okay, click save. When you're done with your slides, just click save. And then you can add a title image. Let's say, for example, we're going to search transportation again. Going to choose this, insert it. So this will be your cover picture. Select grades, say grade 2, and then grade 3. And then, and again, should be for public use, okay? If you want to share, please share, because we are asking teachers to please share your creations, okay? And then click save. Now, once you click save, that thing that you just made will be now saved into your library. Okay, that slide that you made will be in your library. If you click My Library on the left side, there it is. And it has 5 slides made for 2nd and 3rd grade, and the other is you. Okay, so we will use the one that I made instead. Where is that? So I made something already. So the sample that I made is for kindergarten, maybe K3, grade 1, probably also applicable for grade 2. Okay, I'll just add it. Okay, so I have this one. So you must be thinking, why is the cars, or why are the cars moving? I used a GIF image, okay? So if you missed that, it's like example here, I'm gonna add another image. So all you have to do is click the insert image in the bottom and then search for something, land transport, and then put a space and then make sure to type GIF, then press enter. Then you can choose any, you just click one. Let's see if it's moving. Yeah, it's kind of moving. Okay, maybe this one. No, it's not. So you can choose from here. Okay, I'll use this. So click insert if you're happy with it. Click insert. And file too large. Okay, so maybe not that one. Let's try this one. It's not moving. Okay, I'll go back to the top. I'll just use this. Okay, insert. So, and then there it is. It's a moving picture. So it's normally most kindergarten teachers will use something like this, or grade 1 or grade 2 teachers, because kids love it, right? Kids love it. So if they see that it's moving, it's gonna like alive to them, and they get engaged somehow. I don't know why, but yeah, it does work. Okay, so don't forget when you search a picture, this is only applicable for lessons, insert image, and you don't have to go to Google and download anymore. Okay, just go ahead and search here. But by the way, there is a limit how many pictures you can insert from here for basic users. I think it's 200 or 100, I'm not sure, but there will be a limit. So if the limit will be of all that number will be used, then You can still add an image here, but you must save it in your computer and then just drag and drop here or just upload by clicking it here. Something like this. Okay, so that was from my computer. And then you can add it on the bottom if you want to. Or on top. Okay, so that is adding pictures. Now, we want to add a already made presentation. Now, I think most of you guys already have your PowerPoint slides, right? Or maybe Google Slides. You have that made already. Now, it will be a waste if you will have to do it again in Quizizz because you want to use Quizizz. No need to delete them. We can use them still. So today I will show you how to embed pictures, or no, embed from other websites or embed some PowerPoint. Okay, so first will be embedding PowerPoint. I'm gonna put add the slide in here. So just all you have to do is click add new slide on the bottom, and then in here you will see import slides. Okay, import slides. So if you already have PowerPoint, what you need to do is open your PowerPoint. Okay, so I have a PowerPoint ready here. There's that, downloads. Okay, I made this PowerPoint before for the first workshop. So for this PowerPoint, some of the pictures are moving, right? Some of these pictures are in GIF. You can see Lightning McQueen is a GIF file. The airplane is another GIF file. Okay, so if I want to use this, or if you want to use the PowerPoint, easy to do. What you need to do now is first go to File in PowerPoint, and then go to Export, and then you have to create PDF. Okay, and then once you've done that, just save it anywhere you like in your computer. Example, I'm going to save it in my desktop. I'm going to name it PPT sample. Okay, and then I'm going to publish. So once you've done that, this is now a PDF file, right? So now we're going back to Quizizz. Now in here, just click on this big icon here. Click on that, and then look for the file that you just made here. PPT sample, I saved it on the desktop. Click it, and then open. Once you click on open, it will show you all the list of the slides. Okay, you can choose whatever you want to add in there. So I'm not going to add this one. I just need these files here. So, and then once you're happy, click import. Now once you click import, all of those slides now will be added in your Quizizz lesson. As you can see here on the left side, after this one, I now have this, right? But there's a problem. Lightning McQueen is a still picture. It's not moving. So whatever GIF files you put in your PowerPoint, once you converted it to PDF, it will not be a GIF file anymore. It will be a still picture. So we don't want that. But this is an option for you. If you don't have any GIF files in your PowerPoint or your Google Slides, this is the way to go. Okay? But if you want it in there, I'm going to show you the second way. Okay? Lightning McQueen and the airplane will still be moving. Okay, so what you're going to do is you need to go to your Google Drive. Okay, in Google Drive now, you need to upload your PowerPoint in here. Okay, so I already uploaded my PowerPoint in here. There's that. Okay, here, a PPT sample. Okay, so I have just open it, double click on it. So by default, once you open a PowerPoint file in Google Drive, it will be opened as Google Slides, right? By default, it will be in Google Slides, but still, it's .pttx on the top. See, as you can see on the top here, right? So we want to use this now. So what you need to do is to embed this in Quizizz. Okay, so bear with me. This will be the tricky part. So in Google Slides now, click on File on the top left. Click on File, and then click on Publish to the Web. Okay, click Publish to the Web. Once you click that, this box will appear. Now, once this will appear, all you have to do is, oh, no, I have to stop publishing. I have published it before. So what will appear on your end will be this one. So you have to click on Publish first. Okay, click Publish. Once you've done that, click OK. Then there we go. Now you are now on the Link tab. You can see on the Link tab. Now go to the Embed tab instead. Once you click on that, if you scroll down below, it's really small. As you can see here, the iframe source. Okay, so all you have to do is just copy starting from HTTPS down to 3000. Okay, from the open quotation up to the closing quotation. Just copy that. Okay, so right click on it, copy. Okay, now let's go back to Quizizz. Okay, now on Quizizz, just add a slide and then embed web page. Okay, it's on the bottom, it says special. So just click embed web page and this page will appear. Now click on add link and then just paste the link in here. The one that you copied in the embed part of Google Slides, just paste it in here. Now once you've done that, if you see a check mark and you see it appear here, then you're good to go. That means that it was successful. So just click save. And there is your quiz. Okay, and it will be moving. I will show you later on. Okay, so we just successfully embedded a Google slide in Quizizz. So just to show you, I'll click save really quick. Okay, so this is kind of like a preview. Scroll down. See, as you can see, this was the PDF file. It's not moving. Also, the airplane is not moving. But in here, for Google Slides, you can just scroll. See, it's like slide. See, Lightning McQueen is moving. And the airplane is also moving. So if you made your slides already and it's already very nice, no need to not use it. You can still use them by just putting it in Quizizz and making it interactive somehow by adding some questions for the students to answer later on. Okay, let's go back. Let's click edit. Okay, so we have now successfully embedded a Google slide in there and a PowerPoint. Okay, so that was actually PowerPoint and Google Slides in one, right? Because if you have Google Slides, it's the same thing. Just go to File, scroll down to the bottom, Publish to the Web. Make sure to click on Publish button here. Okay, and then go to Embed. Make sure to copy HTTPS up to 3000 only. Okay. Now, next thing. Next thing is we want to add a video. Okay, so for here, you just add a new slide and then just add a blank page. Okay. Now, insert a video. By the way, it's only for super users. I'll just show you anyway. So here you can go ahead and search from YouTube, transportation, and then click search. I want to use, maybe I'm gonna add a transportation song. Okay, just click that. And then you can actually trim it if you want to. So you can play, you can have a preview.
Transportation song.
Okay, you can do that. So I don't want the intro part. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim it a little bit. You can do that. You can trim that. I'm gonna start here, and then once I'm happy with my trim, up to what part of the video you want to show, then just click insert, and there it is. And you can even drag it around and make it big if you want to. There we go. And you now have a video in Quizizz. Okay. And also the same as inserting audio, you can do that. Just add a new slide, add a blank page, insert audio, and you can go ahead and record right away. Or you can upload an MP3 file. If you have recorded your voice through your phone, make sure it's an MP3 file. I think WAV files can be used also. Any audio files can be used, but preferably MP3 because it's a smaller file. Okay, and you can record here also if you want. And remember, it's only up to 3 minutes. Okay, up to 3 minutes. So you can record it here manually. Just press record, and then allow to use your microphone, and then start recording. When you're happy with your recording, just click stop. You can even have a preview, but you cannot trim it. You just can't trim it, okay? Let's see. Happy with your recording, just click stop. Okay, and then just click upload. So once you have that, you now have an audio file. Let's see. You have an audio file. And again, audio file, inserting audio and inserting video will be only for super accounts, not for basic. Okay. And I will show you now how to go around with all these. Okay. Remember, I told you that the super account for inserting audio and inserting video only for super, right? So workaround. You have to go to Google Slides. Okay. So I want you to click View, and then we will make Google Slides. Okay. Now for here, I want to insert a video. Okay. We are now using Google Slides. Now I will just some transportation. Search something. Okay. Example, I want to use this. Okay. You just look at that. Select. Okay. Remember, you are now in Google Slides, so you can even trim the video from Google Slides. Okay. So once you have that, my presentation title will be, let's say video. Okay. Have that in there. Okay. So I have this. I can click on File. I can scroll down and go to, where is that? Publish to the web. And then I'm going to click Publish. Click OK. Okay, and then I will go to Embed. And then I will just copy HTTPS up to 3000 down here. And then Control C for copy, or just click copy. Then go back to Quizizz, add a new slide, Embed Webpage. Okay, Embed Webpage, and then add a link, and then paste the link here. And you now have the video, and then click Save. So if you are a basic account user, you can do this, and it's workable. Okay, and the same for audio file too. just put your audio files in Google Slides, okay, and then publish it to the web, embed it in Quizizz, and there you go. You have an audio file in Quizizz, even though if you're a basic account. Okay. So next, after the videos, after everything, I will give my students some questions, right? So I've made some questions already here. You can add some questions by clicking add new slide. And then you can choose any of these question types here. So I'm going to use multiple choice. It will be kind of like the same thing as making a quiz. Type your question here. So I'm going to say choose all transports that can be used on water. Okay, I'm going to make a question, like a multiple answer question. Okay, so as you can see, checkbox. For a checkbox, you need to turn on this one on the bottom, more than one correct answer. So by default, it's kind of like hidden. So just click on that to turn it on. So you now have the option to choose multiple answers. Okay, so in here, you can type like, let's say a car. You can say boat. You can say ship. You can say plane. Like Oreo. Sorry. So then, whatever the answer is, put a check mark on the answers. You can add an image too if you want. Just type C. That insert. Okay. We have this. And how long would you give the students to answer? Maybe 45 seconds. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then there you go. I now have a question for the students. So I'm going to add a new slide. I'm not happy yet. I want to add a fill in the blank. Okay, just click fill in the blank. Question here. Name the transport on the picture. So I'm going to put a, let's say, an airplane here. So what will happen is that the student will be typing their answers, right? And so, same thing. The parameter will be, by default is exactly. Okay, this is for basic users. Contains is for super users. Okay, so is exactly, and then you can type airplane. You can add an alternative answer. So maybe a capital airplane. And maybe add another one. Some will type it the British way, aeroplane. And maybe some will, I'm going to give them a little leeway. Okay, so maybe some will put a space. Okay, so whatever they type here in their answers, as long as it's one of these four, it will be correct. Okay, you can have up to 5. Oh, up to 6. You can have more. Okay, so let's just stick to 5. So I now have a fill in the blank question here. Okay, so once I'm done, say for example, I am happy with my questions. I am happy with my slide. We can go ahead and save. Okay, but wait. I will still show you. I don't think these are interactive enough for me. So I want to add something there. What can we add? So maybe who uses word wall here? Word wall. So we are going to add a word wall game in this slide. Okay. So same thing as what we did. Embed a website. Okay. So you click add new slide. Embed Webpage, and stay right there. Okay, now let's go to word wall first. Okay, I think I have a account with word wall. Let's go to wordwall.net. Now in WordWall, you can just search right away in community on the top, okay, and just search for something. Transportation. Let's see. Let's look for something. Okay, I want this one. So just click on the game. By the way, WordWall is like a gamification website too. So just click on the game. Okay. Once you have the game, scroll down, and then you will see share. Click on share, and then you will have options. Other teachers or my students. So this is for your students. So click set assignment. Okay. Once you click on that, the result style, it's okay. Don't change anything. Deadline, leave it to none. Just click start. Okay, all you have to do is click start. And this is what we need. This link here. So just click copy. So once we've done that, go back to Quizizz and then click on add link. And then paste the link here. And we have WordWall, and then click save. And then for this one here, the students will now be able to play that game in Quizizz, the one that we just got from WordWall. Okay, I will show all these to you in a bit once we're done. Okay, so there are another websites too, like say for example, live worksheets. Okay, let's go to live worksheets. Who uses live worksheets here? Live worksheets. And then let's say transportation. Okay, I want to use maybe this one. Okay, just click on it. Okay, once you have this, you just click on copy. Right here, copy. Link to this worksheet. Just click on copy. Go back to Quizizz. Add a new slide on the left side. Embed Webpage. Add the link. Paste it there. Control V. And there we go. We now have that transportation. It will show up later on once we save it. Okay. So also one more. Add new slide, embed web page. Now I think most of you are using Canva, right? So we will try to embed Canva. For Canva, it will be a little bit of just a little hassle. Okay. So let's go to canva.com. Canva.com. Okay, and then make sure to log in. Okay, so example, if I want to have something like pictures here. So just anything, okay? Example, if I want to use this one, say transportation. So just use anything. Okay. Example, this one. It's just an example, okay? So once you have your worksheet or anything that you want to add from Canva or your presentation from Canva, it will be the same way. Okay. So once you have chosen the thing that you want to put in Quizizz, just click on share. Okay. No, not share, sorry. Click on these three buttons there, three dots on the side. Okay. Three dots. And then scroll down and look for embed. A share link here. Share link. Hold on, why is this different? Should be embed. Oh, here, see all, and there should be embed right there. Okay, again, click the three dots, and then show all, and then make sure to go to embed. Okay, you will see this one, embed. Click on that, and then click embed. Once you have that, you will have two options. Okay, You will have the top HTML embed code and the bottom smart embed link. Now, copy the smart embed link. Only this one, the bottom one. Click on copy. Go back to Quizizz. Paste the link here. But you can see it's not working, right? It's not working as what we want. So what we need to do is after view, you see it in here, you see view, right? After that, just type question mark and then type embed. And there it is. It's working now. Okay. So once you pasted the link, just add this. It's kind of like a code. Question mark and embed. And then click save. And you now have the worksheet for the presentation from Canva in Quizizz. Okay. So there's a lot more things that you can add in Quizizz. Who uses Google Forms here? We can also add Google Forms. I will show you how. Let's look for a Google Form something. Okay, let's use this one. For example, if you have a Google Form, an example if this is a quiz, right? Example if this is a quiz. Now, just go to, all you have to do is go to here. Where's that? Go to the pre-filled link. No. Click send. Okay, and then you will see the link here. This one. And just shorten the URL and copy that. Okay, and go back to Quizizz, Embed Webpage, and then paste it there. And it's already there. Okay, again, I will show you again. So if you have the Google Forms ready, just go to send, and then you will see tabs on the top. Make sure to go to this link here, and then you can copy this link right away, the longer link, or you can shorten it and copy. Okay, but there's a but. Make sure that on your settings, okay, make sure that on your settings, where is that? And under responses, no, hold on, where's that? Hold on, I lost it. Presentation here. Here, restrictions. Make sure it's disabled. Okay, disable autosave for all the pundits. Make sure it's disabled. Okay, so that it will work. Sometimes it doesn't work because it's somehow secured, especially if your Google Forms is made from your work email. So if it doesn't work, then probably you have to do something else. So that's the settings part. Okay. So that's it. We now have Google Forms embedded in Quizizz also. So if this is a quiz, they can also answer it through Quizizz. Okay. Let's see, what else did we miss? Interactive lessons, slide tags, teleport, PDF, adding media, use lessons. Okay, I will show you how to use the lessons now. So example, if we are done, we are happy with whatever we have here in the lesson, so just click save. Okay, make sure to click save so that it will be usable. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. Then, it's the same thing as making a quiz. You have options to either start a live lesson, okay, or you can go ahead and assign homework. Okay, now starting a live lesson, it's always instructor based. Okay, always instructor facing. Okay. Okay, so we will start a live lesson now. And then you can have the settings also. You can set it. Show slides on participant's device. So I always turn it on. And then timer, I turn it off. Okay, we can always proceed to the next slide whenever we want to. Leaderboard, no need, because this is just a lesson. This is the time when you'll be using this for teaching the students, like explaining your topic. Shuffle answer options, no need. Play music, I will not turn it on because it's lessons. Okay, just click present. Now, once you click on present, this will appear, the pre-presentation part. Now, you can let your students go to here, joinmyquiz.com, enter the cane code, or you can just share it via the copy link. So I will share it to you now. Please click the link so that you can join in, so that you will see it on your end, what it looks like. Okay, click the link in chat. It's just there. Okay. We have two students now, teacher Jenny and teacher Tex. Teacher Carl is there. See you. Okay. But yeah, this is the part where you can like let the students go in, because some of them might be playing or might be doing something, especially those whose cameras are off, right? So you will know who's paying attention. Okay, then this is the time that you can tell your students, hey, where are you? Are you there? So just like Spirit of the Glass, if you're there, give me a sign. Okay. So again, teachers, you can click the link in chat so that you can join us, so that you will see what it looks like on your students' end. Sometimes this can be time consuming for primary, especially if, but normally grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, I've used it with them. They're always excited to join in. Yeah, so just let them click the link, let them put their names on, and then click start or join. And once their names are here, I will always tell them, please type in your names properly, not some random names. Okay, so I will now click start. Okay, for those who will be joining, you can always click the link from the chat box, and you can join anytime. Okay, just click start. And then now I'm presenting. I am presenting in Zoom. And also, I think you can see it in Quizizz, right? So if you're in Quizizz, you can still see the slides in there. So it's kind of like a two-way. So now, this is the part where you can teach the students, hey, our topic for today is about transportation. And transportation are not just the ones that you see on the picture. Okay, so there's a lot more. So then you click next slide in here. So on the bottom, you will have tools again. You will have the annotation, where you can draw anywhere from here, right? You can only see it through Zoom. I don't know if it appears in your slides there. I don't think so. And then you can have the spin the wheel. You will see who's joined in under leaderboard. You will see the slides. You can skip it to that particular slide if you want to. And if the music is very loud, there is a volume slider that you can slide either if you want it loud or not. Okay, and then you have the settings, and then you have the back and the forward. Okay, we'll go forward. So next slide. So you can teach now. You are teaching now. This is land transportation. Okay, and then next slide. This is air transportation. So like that. So you are now teaching, you are now presenting your slides. So this is the PowerPoint that we added a while ago, but it is a PDF file. So it's not that good, it's not that nice, right? So this is the PowerPoint that we added, which can be a moving GIF file, okay? But the problem with this one is that when you show this, when you're presenting, right? And then your students are on their end in Quizizz. Once I move to the next slide on my end, if they are not on Zoom, they will not see. It will not move on your device, right? On Quizizz. You have to manually move it yourself. So it's good to know this one for teachers, because sometimes students will say, teacher, I don't see that picture. Teacher, I don't see a bus. I just see the picture of a girl with the question mark balloon. So you only have to tell them, if they're on their phones or tablets, just let them click the page and it will go to the next page. Okay, just let them use their fingers to flick. Or just let them manually click the arrow on the bottom. There's a back and a forward arrow. Let them click it manually. Okay. So for this one, I always give my students instructions. Okay, go back to Zoom or go back to Google Meet. Now go back to Quizizz, something like that. So this is how it works. Okay, next. The video. So if I play it here, they will, if they're in Zoom, they can hear the sound and see the video. But if they're in Quizizz, they can manually always play it by themselves. Okay, I'm not playing it now. See if you can play it in Quizizz by yourself.
Okay, hi, sir.
Hi, yes. Sir Dex.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How about the students who are using phones? For example, okay, you're on Zoom, then okay, please switch, go to quiz.com, and then are they still going to hear our voice, or
Yes.
yes,
You mean from Zoom, right?
yeah,
Even
Zoom
though if they're
switching
yeah.
to quiz.com using their phone only?
Yeah, they can still hear
They can
you.
still yeah, okay. Thank you, that's it.
Yeah, okay. The advantage of this, if they will play the video in Zoom, I mean in Quizizz, they can always play it anytime, because for this one, for the lessons, you can always assign this as a homework for them to review at home, for them to study. You can send the link to them, right? It can be played in Quizizz, yeah, it can be. So the good thing about this is that if you send it to them, they can watch the video, they can play the mini games that you added in there. Okay, so for just a revision for them for review, something like that. So it's also, this one is also good for many applications. It depends on the teacher, how the teacher wants this interactive lessons to be used. Okay, and sometimes it's, for me, now I have my grade 2 and they are on site now, and most grade 2 don't bring their devices to them, right? So what I do, I just show this on the board. Okay, I just show this on the board. I just use the preview feature, and then I just let them go to the board and just tap on the correct answers, right? So this one is also, yeah, like I said a while ago, it's up to the teacher how you want to use this, because there's a lot of applications for this. Okay, so this is the video part, and another video. This one is from phone. Oh, this one is the audio.
Start recording.
Yeah, so that's the audio. The next part is the video from Google Slides, the workaround that I mentioned earlier. So they can play it from there, right?
Those boats.
It's almost the same quality as the one from Quizizz, right? Okay, so that's the workaround. And then another video. Okay, let's just move forward. And this is the question. Now for this part, I will tell the students, go back to Quizizz, answer this one. So this is the part where the students can answer on their devices. So if you sent this as a homework, they can still answer using their devices. Okay, so this one I didn't put a timer, so this will run forever if I don't stop. Okay, so if you look at Quizizz now, if you've joined in and click the link, if you look at the Quizizz website, if you joined in, you will see the question: which transport is used on land? Then you can choose whatever it is. Okay, either this picture, or the last picture. Okay. Then I will just stop it, and then yes. And then, oh, why is like that? I didn't choose the right answer then. Sorry, my bad. Okay.
Technical problem.
Technical problem. Not my fault. Yeah, my fault. Sorry. So yeah, so this is an example of the interactive part. Okay. So next, you can go ahead and click next. But if you assign this as homework, it will automatically jump to the next slide. Okay. I don't know if I said this right too. I think I was sleepy last night. Okay, I will just end, okay? Let's see if there's another technical problem. Oh, I made it right then. Okay, so right now I will just jump to the next slide, okay? So here, choose all. Let's see. So this one will be multiple answers. So in making a question with multiple answers, make sure to put it in the question, like choose all the transports and there are more than one answer, or you can say choose 3 answers, something like that, so that they will know. If it's a higher grade level, I will just let them read what is in there. I will not tell them how many answers. I will just tell them there's multiple answers. Okay. Add a question now. Yes. Use the land. Let's see if I got this right. Okay. All right. Something like that. Okay. So same thing with this one. If you want to try to type in a wrong answer, you can. Okay, let's see the responses view. Plane, airplane, airplane, okay, airplane. Okay. Let's see if the parameters are correct. So on your end, you will be typing it on your devices, right? And click submit. So I will just end the question here. And yeah, plane was incorrect, right? So airplane, correct. Okay, next. Yes, teacher Gemma. I have a video from yesterday. I will upload it in my Google Drive today. I will upload both, and then I will send you the links to your email. Okay. Okay, I will end the question now. And there we go. Both shift. Okay. So the next part, the next slide is about word wall. Okay, so see how it will feel like on your end. So go to Quizizz. Okay, just type in your name and then click start. And then you can play the game on your devices. So it will ask you to enter your name and then click start. And you should be playing that game by now. The only disadvantage is that the teacher will not be able to see what the students are doing on their end because I don't have an access to word wall right now, right? So If you go to WordWall, still you won't be able to see, but the scores for WordWall here will be seen if you go to WordWall. Okay, so this one is just for fun to the students, right? Make it fun for them, make it interactive. They're doing something else like other than the ordinary things that we teachers always let them do. So at least this one, they have options to do. Okay, teachers also have options what to give to the students, right? So I think I'm gonna move to the next slide. So for the next slide, it's the live worksheet. So for that live worksheet, so on your devices it went next too, right? For the next slide, it's live worksheet. You can answer from your devices as well. Just draw a line, motorcycle. Right? You can use your thumb or your index finger if you want to. Okay, let's just try that. Let's see. And then on the bottom, you will see submit or finish, and then check answers. And then you will see your score also. Right? So that is the live worksheet. So it's up to you. This is an option. Okay. Okay, and the next. So this one is Canva. Okay, so in Canva, if this is a presentation or if this is a worksheet, you can let them do it, but this is not interactive. Okay, so you can just project it on the board. You can show this to them, count and mark, something like that. Okay, so I'm just showing you that Canva can be put in quizzes. It can be embedded in quizzes. Okay, and the next, for the next slide, it is the Google Forms. You can choose to do it too here. If this was a quiz, you can just click on the answers and then submit to your teachers. Okay, if you're the student. So yeah, I just showed you that, and then at the end, just click yes, and you will see the leaderboard, how many points they got, but it's not really important. It's just a way of doing formative assessment for them. And then what really counts is the next thing that you will be doing with them, like sending a quiz or something like that. Okay. So I will just end this one. Let's go back to home. And for this one, you can still see the reports. Okay. If you can click on reports on the left side. Here. KG sample lesson transportation. So that was what we had a while ago. See, you will have the reports. And same thing, if you'll be assigning this as homework, okay, you can add some more questions in there for them to practice. And then they can scroll back, right? They can scroll back to review, and they can scroll forward and back to go to the question. So for that one, just go to my library, okay, and then choose that that lesson if you want to send it to them, and just click on assign homework. Same thing, if you're a basic user, you will have the option to a deadline, or it will expire in 14 days. Okay, but if you're a super user, it will be up to 6 months. Okay, and then you can put the time. Okay, and then you can change the settings. Make sure to turn off the name factory so that you will know who they are. Timer, same thing. Just set it to default timer, or just turn it off. Yeah. Show leaderboard. It's an option for you. Shuffle answers can be turned on. Play music. Yeah, they have the option to turn it off anyway. I will just leave it on and then click continue. Once you click on continue, you just click the share link here. Share link and then send it wherever you want to send it. Google Classroom, Line, Facebook Messenger, Viber, or whatever is your mode of sending or communicating with your students. So whatever apps you want to use, you can send it there. Okay, and then yes, and another thing for this one, by the way, for lessons, you can use it as flashcards. As you can see here, flashcards. Okay, So, oh, why cannot? Oh, so only for quiz. Only for quiz, by the way, sorry. So for quiz, you can use it as flashcard, okay? And then if you go to my library example, your students are grade 1 and you are teaching on site. You don't have, they don't have any devices. What will I do, teacher? Well, this is what you will need to do. So example, this is my lesson, the 7 continents. Okay, I will use that. I will not start a live lesson because it will require at least one student to join in. So just here, you will see preview. Same thing for quiz, same thing for lesson. You will have this button here, preview. Just click on that and use it in the projector and turn on the projector and show it on the board. So like this. So for this one, I used Canva as my presentation platform and I put it in Quizizz. So I can just move forward. That. Okay, so after that, click next. And there's a question for them to do. Which continent is this? So for this one, you can answer. They can run on the board, choose the answer, then the teacher will have to click South America, yay. And then they'll be happy. And then what is the continent that is yellow? And you can ask the students who can answer and then let them choose the answer and then just click on it. I did this with my grade 5. They were still having fun going to the front and tapping the correct answer. Okay. So preview, okay? This is preview. It's kind of like what the students will be experiencing using their devices. Okay. And yeah, for now, the difference between, I will just explain to you the last one, which is the difference between super user and the basic user. Now, basic user, you can do almost everything. That's why a lot of people use Quizizz, because unlike other websites will just allow you to make at least 5 quizzes, 5 lessons, and that's it. You will be asked to subscribe, right? To pay for it. But Quizizz, even though if you are a basic user, a free account, there is no limit in making your quizzes, no limit in making lessons, no limit in assigning to students. There's none. Okay? The only difference is adding videos and the audio file. And also some features when assigning the test or the quiz, just like the adaptive question banks. I will show it to you. I think I showed this to you yesterday. So example, start a live quiz, classic. Okay. And then here, adaptive question bank mode. If you see these icons, the one with the lightning, like the flash, it means that's for these super users only. So for this one, this is quite an advantage also because you can turn it on and let them answer only a couple of questions out of the 32 that I made. So for this one, questions per attempt. Okay, total number of questions for this quiz is 32. So I can just let them answer 10 questions and it will be in random out of 32. So this one is good for students, for high school students, and bring their devices with them. That way they cannot copy. Because I've seen my grade 5, they're very smart. Those who are sitting at the back will wait for the best, for their very smart classmates, will wait for them to answer, their eyes are there, and then once their classmates click the red button, they will also click the red button on there, right? So very smart. But for adaptive question bank, it will be different questions for each student. So it's like that, so to avoid copying. Okay, and then that's it. The reports still for basic. Okay, just only the editing, the assignment. For editing, it's only for a super user. Edit meaning to say you can change when will be the due date. Okay, that's it. You can just change the due date and extend it if you want to. And then for the reports, by the way, you can always upload or download it in Excel. So say for example, I'll just show you. Let's see. For example, this one, citizenship redemption test. So this is what I sent to my students last year. No, last month for their final test. So as you can see here, I can see their report, right? And then you will see time had only one attempt this time. So there's 2 attempts, and Shireen did 2 attempts. So you will know that your students did these number of attempts. So if you click this one, Khan did 3 attempts. So you can click on him, and then you will see his attempt in here. Attempt 1 on the top. For his first attempt, he only got 13. For his second attempt, he got 17. His third attempt, he got 24. So, and then that's probably why he stopped, because he got 24. So yeah. And this will be the one that I recorded. Do not mind the students' scores. I always use accuracy, because accuracy is what matters, not the score. Okay. So in here, you can always download it. Okay, so if this is the report, just click download. Once you download it, it will be changed into Excel file. So you will see the questions here. You will see average time per question. Let me make it bigger. Okay, you will see how long did it take that person to answer the question, something like that. Here, participant data, done. See, total time taken 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And when did he take it? What time? What device did he use? Something like that. So it's really detailed. Time data here. You will see it by person. For example, Khan, right? So there are questions. He only did it for 2 seconds. So there's one for 11 seconds, and some he didn't even answer because it was adaptive question bank. Okay. So the longest time he answered was 11 seconds. He needed time to think. Some 29 seconds. See, you will see each of the report in here, the quiz date details. Okay. So that is why I always use quizzes in my classes, because it's very useful for me as a teacher, and yeah, also engaging for the students. And so I guess I think we covered all the topic for today. Quizzes basic versus user, use lesson in class to meeting, we did that. Adding media, we did that. Embedding, we did that. Importing a PDF file, yes. Recording, yes. Yes, I think we're done. So at this point, I'm open for questions. Because we still have 30 minutes, I will send you like my main quiz for you today, and then I will send you a survey form. And in the survey form, by the way, it's where you will grade me as your trainer, and it is where also you will type your data, and the data that you will be typing there, like your name and your email, is very important, because whatever you type there for your full name will be taken and put to your certificate. Okay, so this will be automatic once you've done the form. You will automatically receive your certificate, even though if it's dated tomorrow to be given, I think you will receive it today. Okay, it will be automatic. I just give it about 1 to 2 minutes, and you will receive it right away. So, any questions first before I give you your day 2 test? No question, Bob? Okay, later on I will spend a little time to answer some more questions. Let's see. It's really amazing in detail. Thank you, Teacher Jane. Okay, I will just go back. See, factory. Okay, that's it. The music is on. Okay, let's start. I will send the link in chat. Please join and please do it so that if there are some questions later on, you can ask it to me. Okay, here it is, the link. Participants, Jane, Dex, Jenny, Arlene. Okay. Join, guys, so that it will be fun. There's only 9, and there's 21 of you, no, 20 of you. Okay, just click the link in the chat, and then let's do it together. Okay, the questions in here will be about the lessons that you had today. Okay. Okay, I think nobody will join anymore. I will just click start. You can join it anytime you want. Here we go. If you make a mistake, it's okay, huh? It's okay. Teacher Francis is first now. Teacher Jane second. We have 11 participants now. Teacher Francis is an expert of quizzes. Don't forget to use your power-ups. If you think you know the answer to the question, click on activate on the bottom left, I think. Teacher Jane had a redemption question. Okay. Leaderboard. Oh, Teacher Jane, almost there. 300 points only. Teacher Jane now, number 1. Teacher Carl now, number 3. Heading there. Done. Today, number 8. There. Done. 15. Yeah, sometimes this will be a problem, like especially internet connection. If their connection is slow, sometimes it will lag. So just tell the students, don't worry. I always will send this quiz again to their homework as their homework, so they can do it at home, or they can do it anytime they like, so they will not miss anything. Okay, I think I will just give another 30 seconds and I will stop the quiz. What I will do later on, I will send the links of both. I will assign it as homework. I will send it to your email. If you want to do it again, you can. Okay? And then, yeah, I will send you the links also for the Google Drive for the video. Okay? Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, just wait. Okay, I will end now. Okay, number 1, teacher Jane. Number 2, teacher Francis. Then teacher Carl. Clap, clap. Okay, let's see what questions we're having a hard time. Question 4. Only 21% correct. What's question 4? Multiple answers. Which of the following can be added for free in Quizizz slides? Text, free or not? Free, right? Images, free. Gifs, free. Math equations, free. Videos, not for free, but we have a workaround, right? So if it's Quizizz alone, not for free. But the workaround is put the video in Google Slides and there will be no problem. Okay. Next, let's see. Question number 10. Question 10. Question 10, choose all that applies. In making Quizizz lessons using basic account, you cannot insert audio. You cannot insert video. That's it, only two. Insert GIF, you can. Insert or add a poll questions, you still can. Okay. With that overview, okay. Let's see. Okay, I think those are the only questions that you guys were having a hard time. Okay, question 3. Let's just exit. Okay, and then after doing the quiz, you can still see the reports on the side, and it should be a live quiz, day 2, and oh, and see reports again, right here, and you will see the report here. Okay, and again, for me, I will always get the accuracy, not the score. Okay, so if you want to get the real accuracy, you need to turn off redemption questions. Okay, because redemption questions, if you made a mistake, you will be asked it again. And somebody asked me before, teacher, Sir Jhoey, when do we get the power ups and when do we get redemption questions? There isn't an answer to that because it's Quizizz that will determine when to give a power up, and Quizizz will also just randomly give you redemption questions. Okay, normally redemption question will be at the end, or sometimes in the middle if you made too many mistakes. Okay, so do you have any more questions, teachers? Before I send you the survey, then we can end early. It's still 10:44. Any questions, Bob? None? Okay, so I'll be sending you the link now for the forms, for the survey form. And please type your name, how you want it to appear to your certificate pack, and then your email. Type it correctly because that is where Autocrat will grab the email address and send it to there. So if you type it wrong, you may not get it. If you don't get your certificate, please tell me right away. Okay, by the end of the day, tell me. Just email me. You have my email. Okay, here we go. Okay, and by the way, ano po muna? Selfie muna. Okay, can I request everybody to turn on the cameras? Let's just take a quick picture. It's only one page, so it's okay. Selfie muna. I hope you learned something from there. I hope you will be able to use Quizizz no sa mga classes niyo. Okay. Don't get easy, Ma'am Crisildo. Okay.
Sir, it's a big help, sir, because I have a special class later, so I can use this.
Okay. Okay. So ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, got it. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And if you have any questions later on, if you will have a problem, please email me, or if you're in line, in the Line app or in Google Classroom, just shoot me a message from there. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joey.
You're welcome, Ate.
Yan ang mga gusto ko na speaker.
Why?
Yung sa kabila, para ako natutulog. Diyos ko
They have
lang.
their own style.
Okay.
Thank you, Teacher Jane. Yes, you're welcome. Anytime po. Thank you. Yeah, so if there will be another update for any other workshops for quizzes, if there's updates or anything, I will invite you again, okay? Yeah, I will, Teacher Gemma, I will. And if I have another topic, not quizzes, maybe something else, because I'm learning this new gamification platform. It's Classcraft. It's a bit tricky. Once I get my certification, I will teach you guys how to use it. It's very interesting too.